goes down low. The 79 gets caught up in it just at the very end. The 67, though, and Nathan Stanley makes it on through free and clear. He, Paul Ferdiani, and Larry Dickerson having a drag race down in the for one last attack, getting underneath him, not quite able to make it stick, having to lift once again. Oh, into exit of turn number 4, down onto the front straightaway here. Who's going to win it with the drag race? It's going to be Timothy Pope. First 3 and 4, 751 with a hefty lead here, about a half a car length as the one gets up into the wall with a run down. 200 feet. It's going to be a close one across the line. Derek Welsh made it 3 wide on the far outside lane, picking up spots left and right here as everybody fighting for every single spot we go. Coming across the line, white flag. So here we go, final lap.
Oh no.
Hello and welcome everybody into this Numb Thumbs Racing League Friday night here at Rockingham. We're gonna get this party all started off here quick and clean here in just a second, but we look forward to having a fantastic race out here tonight as these drivers head on out for qualifying right now. Let's head on down there and get things started off with the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And welcome back. As always, we have to say a huge thank you to the proud race supporters here of the NTRL, such as Sim Gear Central, Trek Bar Media, Martin Sports, who's been doing some great glove giveaways, so definitely tune into their stuff. You got Davidson Builders down there as well, and of course DEP Graphics jumping on board here as well. Thank you all for jumping on board and supporting a fantastic league, and we look forward to seeing you guys back out here on the track as well. As always, I am Alan Brown, and I am joined by the two best idiots in the world. Got Mr. Alan English, our brewmaster in general, up here in the booth with me this evening. And English, we go to one of our favorite not short tracks here at Rockingham, and in a car that we really don't know too much about.
Yeah, so we're running these late model cars on a track that was kind of built for just about anything. This is a 1 mile track. It's got decent banking. It's a lot of fun to run here at Rockingham. I can't believe that they would ever get away from racing here, but in reality, they actually did. But it's an awesome track. It's exactly 1 mile around. Yeah, you can call it a short track. It races a little bit bigger than that, though. I think you're going to see that out here tonight. It races more, almost like 1.5 miles. But it does have its limitations, and we're going to see that out here tonight. And DW runs a great league. He's not a dummy, like I said in the comments. I was just kidding about that. But yeah, man, we're gonna have a great race tonight. This is an awesome league, man. We love watching NTRL out here and run. It's gonna be another great one tonight.
Especially on these Friday nights, bringing us down there to that pit road man himself, the chieftain of the anger management clinic. You got Mr. Adam Turner all logged in here as well. Adam, thanks for joining us here tonight, and thank you for your vigilant eyes, making sure that the track stewards are doing their job right and not being overly zealous.
Yeah, if I didn't actually pay attention, we would have had a race where they would have got a penalty every time they touched each other. That would have been fun. Well, they just set it up wrong. It happens. People make errors. We make mistakes all the time. At least I do at AAA Broadcasting. So I'm not going to place any blame on the owner of this league, Derek Welch, because it's his fault. I'm not going to say it's his fault.
You just did, man.
No, I didn't. I said it was. I'm not going to say that.
Oh, okay.
It was his fault.
I
I just used a different. Yeah. Well, he got to reset, reloaded. We'll be fine. This will be fun. So I guess the last few weeks we kind of been doing that heat race and stuff, and now this is just kind of a flat out race. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, that it is. As we go ahead and take a look here at tonight's race info, because normally you lead me in here with some rules there, Turner, but you're not hitting me with
here's the rules. You want me to give you the rules? Sorry.
Yeah.
See, Derek, he's got my whole thing's all screwed up. It's all DW's fault. So here we go. Here's the rules. 1 faster tire, fits 65% fuel, 2 sets of tires total, 35 incident points, she'll get disqualified, and last I checked it was hot. Like 110.
110, yeah.
Ooh, that is cooking a little bit here as we look at that beautiful race weather that we do have. Bright sunny skies, occasionally passing clouds, so that might cool off the track a little bit here and there to help these drivers on out. Just bringing us down there, though, to that key to the race. And man, it's pretty simple, but a very difficult task. Just don't wreck it. Oh, there's a flock of birds flying across my screen. I didn't know iRacing had birds. They're very awkward looking, but you know what?
Throw bread at them.
But they're definitely there. But yeah, no, it's just don't wreck. Which here at Rockingham, no easy feet. What the hell was I saying?
We're all screwed up tonight.
Speak to the feet.
You know what?
Like we're about to.
But speaking of birds, remember when Randy Johnson hit that bird midair with
Yes.
like 100-mile-an-hour fastball?
It was like a 1 in a 5 billion thing or something they said.
I do remember that one. But
It's fine.
meanwhile, yes, we are starting to grid on up here, getting us started. It is that 42 of Kevin Winker getting that pole position. You got the 1 of DW starting to his outside there in second. The 3 of Mr. Rob Tracy gonna get things started off there, or he's starting in third, but he's the 14. You got the 22 of Chuck Kiger to his outside there in 476. Patrick Mahaney getting a good top 5 starting position here tonight with the 35 of Nicholas Coate to his outside there in 6th. 33 of Ben Tracy will start here tonight in 7th with the 7 machine, the Tristan Cotton, getting us started off there in 8th. 9th will be the 08 of Dylan Mad Max Bryant with the 8 of Brandon Coleman starting to his outside there in 10th.
Yeah, the 83 of Charlie Herkus will start inside row number 6. To his outside will be Albert Anderson, America's driver, in the 99. James Lee in the 54 will start on the inside of row number 7. To his outside, Joe Bennett, Double O Joe, will round out your field. And where are the rest of the cars?
They're in
Don't know.
hiding.
They're somewhere else. They're not here tonight, which sucks. But I mean, 14 car field on a short track. This is going to be a good race. So stay tuned. Still going to be a lot of fun. I wish it was 40 cars, but
40 cars. We'd
wish
have
in
all
one
kinds of-
hand and crap in another and see which one fills up first. That's what I was always told. I don't know if that's kosher. For hair.
Well, I mean, you didn't use any foul
crude.
language. It
No,
was
I
just a crude analogy that's past its prime, you know.
Disgusting.
We have class here at AAA Broadcasting,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we
Well,
need to clean up the act, is what I would say.
I'll pay a fine later.
That's
You'll pay a fine.
what. Duh, you know
Fine.
that was all in jest. We're crude, rude, obnoxious. We just like to have fun, drink cold ones, and watch racing. So
Yes.
it was right on par.
All fines are supposed to be paid to the I'm trying to think of the acronym here. The TYF, the Turner Yacht Fund. Here is the pace car.
Yes.
Dives on down onto the pit road, and here we go for the first time here tonight. Green flag racing here on this Friday night. Late model series 42 and the 1 going side by side down into turns 1 and 2, getting a pretty good run there. Looks like down on the bottom, the 42, Kevin Winker, getting a great start down there to hold on to that lead. But here comes that one of DW, getting that nose down underneath the 42, as right behind him you got the 22 of Kiger going side by side here with Mahaney as well. 14 of Rob Tracy catching back on up. Really no pressure on him right this second. You can also see the 33 of Ben Tracy, so the Tracy clan at it once again here tonight, climbing up through this field. You also got the 7 of Tristan Cotton trying to figure out a way to get by this 2 wide, 3 wide mess he's got going on with Nicholas Coate in there as well in front of them, as Kevin Winker gets that position back from DW, and things are starting to single file out up at the front, but not here in the back.
8 just got into the back of the 7 right there, Tristan Cotton, but look like it might have helped him more than hurt him. But thanks for all of y'all that are joining us over there in the YouTube chat. Derek Welch and Justin both joining us, as well as Bruce Muehlberger and Daniel Hochschlag.
Yeah. Hey, this is 1 mile track. How many kilometers is that when the Chinese Communist Party takes over? We're going to need to know.
1.4 or something?
I thought it was 2 point something.
You clowns don't know. Why did I even ask y'all?
Well, so that's the thing, right? So
Let me Google it.
so it's like it's like
I saw the bird you were talking about.
oh, did you? They're kind of wonky. But it's like it's like 2.5 centimeters to an inch. So that's why, you know.
0.54, yeah. But it's not the same for. Hang on. I just celebrated the 4th of July. Why do I have to figure out what a kilometer is?
Because I'm trying to get you used to it.
It's the 76 of Patrick Mahaney goes underneath that 14 of Rob Tracy, trying to sneak up here onto this podium. The 33 of Ben Tracy still right there as well. The USAA machine of Rob Tracy trying to run that high side. They're having a pretty good run out here. You got the 22 Chuck Kiger. He's drifted back quite a few spots. Oh, almost getting up into the 83 there of Charlie Hergus, but able to just keep up off him here as we remain green flag racing.
Yeah, Patrick Mahaney almost lost his back end. Is that an issue here? You kind of looks like it's easy to throw it, you know, kind of around. If you what?
I was close. 1 mile equals 1.6 kilometers. All you people on the metric system, there you go.
Now convert that to duct power. As the 14 machine goes down low.
Horsepower. No, that's power. That's not even distance. Oh my goodness. You're trying to kill me here. That's what Jimmy used to do. He'd convert his car power into duct power. And it completely confused people.
And meanwhile, here, doing the actual race, you got the 42 of Winker still out in front, but some great side-by-side race in action. Here's the 08 machine, a Dylan Bryant getting on up in here as well now. He's trying to get all up into this mix. DW and Patrick Mahaney still rounding out your top three, but some really good side-by-side racing here. Let's go ahead and jump into one of these cars and see if they're even letting off on that fuel pedal at all there, Mr. English.
And Tracy, your fastest car out here so far.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag's out. What's up with that?
Looks like Charlie Herkus and Chuck Geiger finally did actually meet. Oh, yeah, looks like the 22 machine just getting into the back of the 83 there a little bit.
Oh.
So it does indeed look like things are getting all locked and loaded here.
Yeah. So, what else can we use the metric system for? What do you?
I know something.
What?
So, I ate some egg rolls earlier, and
Okay.
whenever I burp, I think that about 80 cubic centimeters of cabbage-laced gas comes out of my mouth every time
That's
I burp.
even more disgusting.
I mean,
Wow.
you asked for examples. I'm trying to give you one.
Oh, man. Man. I don't know where to go with that one.
Well, how many liters of Coke did you drink today? Did you keep track?
No, I didn't. But there's a white powdery substance they found at the White House.
How many
No.
grams was it?
Yeah. Was it grams or was it
Kilograms.
pounds? What happened out there?
I don't think you measured it in pounds. If it was made in another country, I think you have to measure it in.
Oh, that's the rule for the illegals.
Well, I don't
substance?
know. No, I don't. I'm hazarding a guess here.
I'm hazarding, all
You
right.
never hear about, well, so-and-so got arrested with 75 ounces of cocaine. It's always like, the dude had a key in his car. That's what you hear. He had a kilo.
That's interesting.
Well, that indeed is. Here we go once again as the lights on that pace car turn back on off. 42 of Kevin Winker going to start here once again up at the front. 14, Rob Tracy going to be starting there to his outside. Looks like that one at DW came on down for possibly a splash and go there back into ninth.
I don't know what to do here. This is.
Thank you, Bruce, for
What does he say?
referring us to Bob and Doug McKenzie. If y'all don't know who that is, you're missing out.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
watch
probably.
Strange Brew. Probably the greatest movie ever made.
Sure.
It's good. It's good.
Sure.
But greatest. It's good, though.
As the 42 machine and the 14 get all fired off here, almost making some contact as they put the hammer down and head on down into turns 1 and 2. That 42 on that bottom side trying to get that run and try to get that nose way out in front like it was, but it doesn't look like it'll happen this time as the 14 Running pretty good up there on that outside. Finally, that 42 on that bottom side getting the run away, but here comes with a little bit of a crossover. Looked like the 14 was trying to take a peek back down towards the inside, but not quite able to do so. You got the 35 Nicholas Coate running up in that middle to high lane there with the 08 of Dylan Bryant trying to squeeze his bumper down underneath him here.
Ooh, number 8.
Side by side, yeah.
There's
You
some
see
time.
that?
Yeah, is that the wrong 8?
Well, there's two 8s. You got the 08 of
eight-
Dylan Bryant up at the front, and then
No.
the 8 of Brandon Coleman back here with the 7 machine.
But the Dylan Bryant's car looks like an 8, doesn't have an 08. So,
It's the
That's
Bass Pro
confusing.
Shops black car that's getting passed currently by a
Okay.
couple of people.
Yeah, but to answer your question, their turn, it's because the duct tape in front of the 8 for Dylan Bryant got peeled off already.
all right, so I can't blame anybody for this.
No, it's just
You can, but
just
you'd be
how it
wrong.
is. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, I won't say anything then.
DW
Yeah.
trying to squeeze his way past the 99 of Albert Anderson here, looking down low.
Got a pretty quick race car at a lot of these technical tracks like we're running here tonight. So DW's got he's got more than a prayer on this thing.
Yeah.
Pretty quick short track driver, technical racetrack driver.
Well, and then maybe he's using his brain tonight. Already pitted, got that extra fuel. See if that helps him out here at the end of this thing.
As we take a ride here on the helmet camera of Brandon Coleman in the 8 machine, and you can just hear, going into these corners, he's just getting off the gas just a little bit and then getting right back onto it. And it is not a smooth track surface out there at all either, as that car is bouncing all over the place and slipping and sliding. This is no easy task for these drivers here tonight.
I think DW would, like I mentioned too, that Numb Thumbs Gaming, they just started a Beam NG simulation server. So if you guys are into Beam NG,
I don't know what the hell that is.
it's an awesome car simulation, man.
So
If you
what
like
do you do?
this, you love it.
You
can
race
do
cars?
anything with it. There's you can wreck each other. There's police chases. Oh no,
Oh,
the 8 is upside down. Brandon Coleman on his roof.
Ooh, and he's still sliding as he slides back down across the track. Ooh.
But drag racing is their primary function, I think.
I see. Let's see what happened with Brandon.
Oh, looks like he was kind of in a rock and a hard place there. Tried to get lifting off the throttle. Looks like the one of DW might have lifted a little bit sooner than the 8 was prepared for, and then drifted up the track right in front of the 7 of Tristan Cotton, and kind of turned himself there as he got all flipped upside down. Looks like Tristan Cotton as well had a little bit of a rough ride as well.
Yeah, he's crab walking right now and
Oof.
blowing smoke.
Yeah, he hit the inside wall, and Charlie Herkus gave him a little piece of action there as well. So Tristan Cotton getting beat up on all sides. Here's the 42. Kevin Winker brings some of these drivers of this field down onto pit road, maybe doing a splash and go, save those tires for later.
Good
Probably
idea.
a good idea. You have, a limited number of tires.
Has everybody hit the thumbs up button yet and subscribed and liked and all that?
I think most of them have. We have 12 people watching and 12 thumbs up. So I think they have. So thank y'all all so much. We appreciate every time we get on here and we get some thumbs up things, because that helps us with the algorithms. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Where
Well,
the
Bill Gates is out to ruin
computers do
America,
shit?
and so is Mark Zuckerberg. So
No.
they're censoring
Are they really?
us. Yeah, they really are. I mean, if you do the math, both of them are terrible human beings, and
Oh.
are trying to ruin our lives here on planet Earth. So to defeat them, you must like and subscribe. AAA Broadcasting.
Thank
Is it-
you, Bruce Muehlberger, for reminding us that Brewmeister Smith, that was the guy that did the mind control for the hockey team and all that. You remember that?
Yeah, when Rosie was
Yeah.
getting mind controlled.
Yeah,
Do,
and
do, 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 do.
and
man,
then
that was
Rick Moranis says, "I kiss you, but I got puke breath." Remember
yeah, yeah.
that was awesome.
Good movie.
What was the dog's name? It was Hosehead, wasn't it?
Yeah, Hosehead.
Wasn't that the dog's name?
Yeah,
Who
Hosehead.
rolled down the roof and then dropped the computer disk so the cops could find it. Right?
Yeah, he saved the
He
day.
rolled back up the Hosehead. What a dog!
That was almost a
Best
similar
dog.
name as the dog and the jerk. Remember the dog and the jerk's name?
No, I don't remember the dog.
It was Head, but it started with an S. S.
Oh, okay.
Can't say it on the air.
I
This is
got you, I got
PG.
Stovehead. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know, Brown. I feel like we're making it work tonight. I know we've had some technical issues and not on our behalf tonight, but we're getting by.
Yeah, well, no, it's after coming off of Wednesday where, man, everything just wasn't going right Wednesday, I'll tell you that. It's just nice to have things kind of flowing here once again tonight. Josh Kelleher out there in chat saying, have fun tonight there, fellas. Hey, missing you out there here tonight, Josh.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brown, if you really need a break, you contact my guy, Facebook /GC Cruise Travel. George Charles
What's that?
Cruise Travel on Facebook.
Golf
This guy
Channel. Got it.
can do anything with cruises or vacations, get you the best deal. And all you got to do is hit him up on Facebook and he'll get you squared away wherever you want to go. Even if you want to go like to a no extradition country or something, feel free to hit him up.
Yeah, like Antarctica. As the pace car drops on down into the pit lane, and away we go. The A machine getting a great start here. Ooh, I wonder if the 1 machine, speaking of that kind of drag racing league that they're starting up over there in BeamNG, I wonder if DW is sleeping on the tree a little bit there, as Albert Anderson in the 99 moves on by him here. You got the 42, Kevin Winker, trying to line up the 1 machine now as well, but it looks like he finally got a kick in the pants and he's ready to rumble once again as he's going underneath the 99 with some help from that 42 machine. But back here, 00 Joe Bennett, 76, Patrick Mahaney, 54, James Lee out here as well, driving the Cat machine, trying to get things all up and running. They're having a pretty good time up here in this little group that they got going on.
Old Caterpillar paint. I remember Ward Burton running that back in the 90s. And he was one of those guys that when they put him on camera and they interviewed him, you know, there wasn't but about 4 or 5 people in the viewing audience that knew what he was saying.
No?
He didn't talk exactly like his brother did. Even though they were from the same place, they talked completely different.
That's kind of weird.
Was he talking like Boomhauer from
Yeah,
King of the Hill?
kind of. So it's funny if you Google Ward Burton commercial, radio commercial, what do you call it? Bloopers. He's trying to do a thing for Bobcat or somebody, and he cannot get it right, and he keeps screwing it up, and it's so funny. I listened to that over and over. It was funny. It was Ward Burton.
Yeah, Jeff has the television voice.
Yeah,
right?
Jeff. Yeah.
He's done a bunch of TV stuff. Hey, I mean, I got my
Ward
best friend.
Burton's like the everyman when he's trying to do stuff,
Yeah,
and they're trying to get him to do all this crazy stuff, and he's just trying to do it like himself, you know.
it happens though. My best buddy, he talks like a regular, you know. Then you talk to his brother, and I can't listen or understand what he's saying because
Sure.
he's a hillbilly, you know.
Yeah.
But they come from the same household.
So that's kind of like me and my brother. You know, we grew up together, but when
He's
I
the
turned
sophisticated one.
17, I left. 17.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, 54. Speaking of the cat machine, James Lee is around. That'll bring out the yellow. He didn't hit anything.
Mm.
He got sideways and kept it back straight, but it was long enough to carry out to get a yellow called out here.
Ooh, it was pretty close. I don't think there was contact there, but we'll jump on up to our Eye in the Sky, the official sponsor, not sponsored,
Well,
best beer
there was.
around.
There was contact.
Oh, thanks for ruining the suspense there, Turner.
Oh,
my
well,
goodness.
just my opinion.
Why do you always do that?
Because I'm terrible at my job. I didn't know we were like trying to hide it.
I was trying to tell everybody what's going on, and you spoiled it.
No, you didn't. Well, what happened there, Brent? What do you think?
Sounds like he left because just
No, I was being talked to.
Okay. Well, Kiger got into the back of him. Well, if this was English, he would have said, "Oh, he just spun on his own."
Nah, he would have spun anyway.
Mm-hmm.
James Lee is not blaming the 22 Kiger. He says, man, that ain't no big deal. It's short track racing. They're talking about it on the radio. Did you hear that?
I did, but I thought maybe that was like being facetious.
Sure. Sorry.
Okay. I see where this is going. I'm about to take my Federal 15, Brown.
Hey, man, don't rage break on us. It's not rage quit. It's rage. But these guys, NTRL, these guys all get along pretty well.
Do they?
Yeah, sure they do. I mean, there's only 14 guys out there on the track tonight, and we haven't heard a foul word from anyone.
Well, you get booted if you talk too foul. You got to be careful.
Oh, no, you're not gonna get booted for that.
Yeah, you get just kicked right out of the session.
They're not gonna kick you from the session for saying a foul word. They'll go back and review it and see.
I thought they did.
No, I don't think so. But you heard it on the radio. Cooler heads prevail. And, there was an apology issued, and everything's right as rain. Right as rain.
Perfect.
Shauna Flick joining us saying, "Go Winker." #Winker Nation. 42 always has fans out there, including Bruce Muehlberger, who also sponsors the 18.
Does Winker have his fancy camera up tonight?
Yeah, he does indeed. Yeah.
I mean, it's got the coolest man cave, doesn't he?
He does.
That he does. We'll show that here in just a second. I don't want to give people that have problems with seizures, as he's got a yellow flashy light right there.
Flashy light.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get sued over that. See, if you do have seizures, and we can't cause it here because we're not part of that. Yeah. Got to put a disclaimer in now.
I'm not part of that.
Yeah.
There's so many things I need to hire a lawyer for, and none of them
I
are
know.
for me. As we get up and ready here, back to green flag racing, almost to the halfway point here in this 90 lap race at Rockingham. The 8 machine out with a great start as the 1 machine gets kind of stuck up there on the outside lane. The 42 Kevin Winker trying to squeeze on by. They're fighting side by side down into turns 3 and 4. That 42 machine getting a little bit more of a run down there, so kind of looks like it's a little bit single file racing here, at least up at the front there. English, or like a single race in line to really make passes happen. Of course, as I say that, the one machine's really trying to get aggressive up there on that outside lane. Oh no, there goes Kiger again, getting up into the outside wall a little bit. He's able to save it though.
You can make a pass on the outside, but you have to be aggressive and pinch the guy down low. It's without wrecking yourself. Yeah, it's pretty hard to make a pass on the outside.
Well, looking to try to do something on the inside here. 7 of Tristan Cotton trying to manage his way back up through this field, going side by side with 00 Joe Bennett. Where's the Cotton fans out there?
I know, the Trister fans. I haven't seen them one yet. It's Friday night. Oh, into the 14. 14's around.
Robert Tracy hits the outside wall in the USAA number 14 machine, but he straightens it back out.
22 just got into him.
Kiger hit the inside wall there at the end of that conflict. Not sure if he's towed or not.
And 22 machine getting into the...
He disconnected.
Oh, damn.
I think that was his second incident in a row. He might not have been happy with himself, or maybe he believes the other drivers are just too slow. I don't know. But he did get into the back end of those guys pretty good. Hey, this is a hard track to judge. There's different braking zones for everybody as the wear and tear on your tires happens, right? So.
Yeah, but I don't know about you, Turner, but
yeah.
If that was me, I would just keep going. Just keep popping people in the rear end until.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that pit strategy, Brown?
I saw the pit strategy of everyone saying, let's pull the chair out from underneath Dylan Bryant here. We're gonna stay out. And
everybody was behind him too until he came down. Then everybody ducked out.
Does that really work? I mean,
no. It does not work.
Seems like a bad karma move,
Brown's going to have plenty of gas, and he's going to have better grip, and he's going to win this race.
Huh. Yeah, just maybe here as we get everybody all locked and loaded. As I think we'll be going back to the green flag here at about the halfway point. Let's go ahead and have a big thank you from some of our sponsors here with a quick little caution break.
Return.
Ooh, that one was close. As we go back with the 42 machine, getting things all lined up here with the 1 of DW to his outside. Pace car peeling off down low onto pit lane. Into that restart zone we go, and green flag is back on out with the 1 and the 42. Getting it kicked off once again side by side. You got the 99 filtering in right behind him. America's driver, of course, celebrating America's holiday this past Tuesday.
Yep. America.
And nothing's more America than these cars on out here as we go 2 by 2 back down across that start-finish line. Still up there at the front, though, the 42 and the one machine battling as hard as ever side by side. Even though they are teammates, you would think they might, work together. But no, that's something that they are not gonna do here tonight. The 7 machine trying to catch back on up to the back end of the 76 of Patrick Mahaney, who's tailing the 35 of Nicholas Cote out here, trying to crack up into that top 3.
Cars around.
No.
It's Cotton. Cotton is around. Yellow is out. Trisker in the 7 machine, facing the wrong way.
Ooh, looks like the 83 just got into the back of the 7 machine just a little bit there. Not a square hit either, kind of in the little bit of a score, the rear quarter panel, and sent the 7 machine on around. So hopefully the 7 machine either has at least a fast repair left, or can get things all up and running here.
You do have one fast repair here. It must just be really slick, and the back end of these cars, I mean, it's very light. It's almost off the ground to begin with, the way it's built like a shoehorn or whatever you call it. Looks like Chuck Kiger. What did he have to say out there? See it there, English?
I can't read it.
Oh, he just says, sorry, y'all, braking points are different in these cars, and what he's used to is apologies.
Thank you for that.
He's had a tough night, but like we were talking about, man, there's different braking points, the different stuff that happens out there. People are slower. Some people, can take corners better than others, right? It's just part of racing, short track racing.
We talked about this a little bit pre-race. This is a short track, but it's really fast. I mean, these guys are hauling butt around this track, so it's not the traditional. Well, like what you see at your hometown 3/8 mile or quarter mile, or if you're lucky, half-mile track, 5/8 mile. It's a lot different here. This is a lot higher speed. There's the same amount of room, though. You can run through wide until you run out of room in the corner, and then stuff happens. So, yeah, definitely a lot of fun to watch, though. I'm so glad we got decent sized field. We got 14 cars out here tonight, and it'd be a bummer if we had 10 or less, but we got a decent field.
That indeed we do. As the lights on that pace car turn on off here once again, and it's Chuck Kiger giving it a pretty apt description out there, saying this track in these cars, it runs like Talladega, but on dirt.
That's a pretty good description.
It does look like it's hard to handle out here.
Said you hardly have to lift at all out here.
Wow.
It's once you're into a set of tires pretty deep, that's when you got to start kind of managing your throttle. So everybody's side by side, pace cars down.
And that indeed, as here we go once again with the 42 and the one machine getting it all kicked on off. 33, he's not wasting any time. He thought they were getting a little bit too slow of a restart there. He immediately went to the far outside lane as the 35 Nicholas Cote hits the apron there just a little bit, but here comes the 08 of Dylan Bryant saying, hey, you fool me once, shame on you, and tries to rip it all the way back up through this field to 83 Charlie Herkus there as well, kind of in that mid-pack as well. Yet to come into the pits yet, though, so that's a very interesting thing to follow there for the 83 machine. 99 Albert Anderson back here trying to tail that 14 of Rob Tracy right now as well. But in the meantime, really the racing going all on through this entire field.
Dylan Bryant continues to work on the 35 there, Nicholas Cote. and he'll complete that pass on the outside. I made the prediction, this guy with the new tires and full of gas. I think Dylan Bryant's got beat out here. Picks up another position. Derek Welch and Kevin Winker, though, they're putting on a clinic out there out front, aren't they?
And that they are. As we take a ride here with that 42 machine, we can listen to that throttle here for just a little bit and how little he's actually getting off of that gas into these corners. Just a little bit of a blip and then right back onto it. And man,
Cotton's around on the infield, though, so no caution here. Tristan Cotton tries to get that car refired. This is just coming out of turn 4. He'll rejoin in the trial.
It's tough for him because there's no caution, so he can't.
Yeah.
He's going to lose some spots big time here.
Big time, yeah, big time. A lot of track position is gone.
It's the original. Oh my goodness! My original, the original Florida man, 00 Joe Bennett, trying to have a pretty good fight here with that 54 James Lee. Does lose that position. I wonder if the 00 machine might be facing a little bit too much damage out there. It's starting to struggle a little bit, but in the meantime, still that 42 and the 1 machine going 1 and 2 with the 08 of the Mad Max Dylan Bryant out there trying to catch on up. Same thing with the 35 of Nicholas Cote, but things have calmed down just a little bit here for the time being here, fellas.
Yeah, Brandon Noah joining us as well, saying go Winker, hashtag Winker Nation. So still got some fans out there. Brittany Cotton still pulling for the number 7, saying, push for your sister, hashtag Haley Strong.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
I don't
been
have my reading glasses on.
That's been a hashtag tonight, and I don't think if we kind of know what.
Oh, we don't know.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on with that.
I'm sure you can let me know.
Hashtag Haley Strong, regardless.
Sure.
Yeah, we're getting a good, some good laps in here. I tell you what, if we'd have had 42 cars on the field, I think that this would have been like kind of crazy. So
Well, it would have been a wreck fest. I think you kind of gotta go middle of the road on stuff like this. As Josh Kelleher also says, hashtag Haley Strong. Oh, we gotta know what the deal is behind this hashtag. We'd love to support folks that are.
yeah, we just don't know.
Yeah. Daniel Poachlag says, think you guys probably ought to pull Cotton up into the booth, just and ask him about it. We may do that if we get another yellow here.
Okay. And
Thank
we
you,
might.
Daniel. And Josh and Brittany and all y'all that are out there supporting Haley.
Yeah. Good stuff out here so far. Probably 2/3 of the way through this thing, Brown.
Looks like DW just smacked the outside wall just a little bit with the right side as he's behind Kevin Winker here.
And just a little bit. It's also allowing that 08 of Dylan Bryant to catch on up just a little bit. Same thing with the 35 Nicholas Cote. The 33 Ben Tracy, though, still hanging around up there as well.
Coates been damn quick in that 35, man. He's been right on these guys' asses. Still think Dylan Bryant's probably the guy to beat out here. He's not going to be... Dylan's not the guy that's going to be out there trying to spin people, though. But look at him. He's working the outside line now. He's trying to find a way to get around DW. But he's not going to do it the dirty way.
Why not?
Eventually, he's going to. Well, I'll tell you. Eventually, he's going to run out of patience. He's going to start bumping DW's back bumper and said, "Hey, it's time to move, boy."
Yeah, well, speaking of having a little bit of connection issue there with the 14 of Rob Tracy, as he is having a good fight with Charlie Herkus and Albert Anderson. Anderson now trying to get up underneath the 83 machine here. Yeah, we're coming on down to it here, fellas. About 25 laps left to go here in just a second.
Yeah, we got a good Friday night race going on. Not too shabby.
Not at all.
Side by side here, you're getting. Ooh, Bryant and Coat. Wheel to wheel, door to door. See who's going to challenge the one machine. Derek Welch. Looks like Bryant might have the advantage on the one.
And that he does, going up underneath them on that bottom side. Here comes the 35 as well, trying to trickle on through there, as well as Kevin Winker starting to drive away as they're kind of fighting side by side behind him there.
And the 8 knows what to do with those newer tires. They're just a little bit better than what these other guys are running, so he doesn't have to, whoop their ass and just run away with it. He just has to beat them a little bit at a time, which is what those tires are worth. So
that's a 33 of Ben Tracy gets up underneath the 33. Ooh, with some door-to-door contact there, as well as the one tried to cross him over, but not quite able to make that one stick. So here we go. Kevin Winker up at the front. Dylan Bryant now with a tough task. 23 laps left to go. 22 laps left to go. And he's got a big, sizable margin, about half a second here to try to eat up and take over this race lead.
Thunder Alley. That's what they're saying. That's what they call it.
This place, yeah, Thunder Alley.
Yeah.
Heard that before.
They're bringing the thunder right now. Derek Welch, what's he doing out there? Just kind of letting Albert pass him like that? America's driver.
Well, he's on the outside line. I think Derek is knowing that he's going to be close on gas.
His tires,
he's planning on a pit stop here soon, I believe. Driver of the one. He was fighting for a podium just a few minutes ago, and now he's mid-pack.
Yeah,
I think that's exactly what he's doing.
Last pitting back on lap 12. Of course, you still got Charlie Herkus, who hasn't pitted at all out there. So definitely got to wait to see how that one's going to play on out, as there goes the 83 machine down low on the one. But yeah, you got the 42 Kevin Winker here. He last pitted on lap 23. You got the 08 now making the dive bomb. Well, I can't say dive bomb. It was pretty clean. Dive bomb is inherently dirty. But the 8 machine getting the nose down underneath the 42 there, and getting the pass made, taking over that top dog spot. Here comes the 33 and the 35 looking to go around the outside here of that 42 of Winker.
And he did.
It's fun to call a dive bomb a dive bomb. I mean, sometimes it is what it is.
It's a dirty move.
You send it. Well,
it's only dirty if there's contact.
Brown's right. It has certain connotations when you say the word. He dive bombed him. It has negative connotations to it, but sometimes you got to put it in there because there's no other way to get around the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I did see some. I saw some tire smoke down there.
Three wide up
front.
wide. Coming up on lap traffic too.
Ooh, goodness gracious. Yeah, you got the 76 Patrick Mahaney watching this all unfold as the 14 and the 99 tried to get around that 42 of Kevin Winker. But in the meantime, the 35 Nicholas Coate out here taking over the race lead, chasing down that 08 and getting the pass. Now here comes that 33 Ben Tracy trying to figure out his way around as well as Charlie Herkus, fresh out of the pits, looking to try to get back up and running here with about 16 laps left to go.
Charlie does look like he scraped the wall just a touch there a couple of turns ago, but oh, he just bounced off the wall again. I think those cold tires are giving him fits. He's having a little bit of trouble controlling that 83.
Ouch.
It's the 99 starting to look low.
DW coming on down into the pits, and we get all already here is Rob Tracy. Goodness, we got just a whole mess of things going on up here. As the 8 gets, oh no, the 8's going around down into the 14. Still green flag racing here as it drifted off the track.
Yeah,
So
they're mad at
we
83
saw-
right there.
Yeah, we saw the 83, the 99, and the 8 all together there.
Yeah, they're mad about him racing the leaders. Oh, this is great. They're fighting. This is awesome.
I don't know. They're not fighting. They're
Yeah,
just
the
having-
83 versus the 08 or Dylan Bryant, they're going after each other.
They're not going after each other. This
Well,
is just a discussion.
Well, it's a little heated.
Charlie Herkus is just saying, "Hey man, I got brand spanking new tires. I'm a lot faster than you. What do you want me to
Well,
do?"
no, he said, "Oh, wait, you're racing the leaders." But I kind of see what he's saying because the
You see
83
both sides of it.
was slipping around a little bit because of those cold tires and causing some
Yeah.
slowdowns. But hey, that's why it's racing. Let's fight. Let's get in the middle of this thing and
Let's
beat the tar out of each other.
War.
I love it, Brown. Here we go. Get it going.
I know you do love it here as the field enters down through turns 3 and 4. When they come back down across the line, it'll be 10 laps left to go. Here's the 35 and the 33 battle nose to tail over who's going to win this race. Both drivers last pitting on lap 23. And no, this is a 90 lap race, so it'll be very impressive if these guys can make it here on field. But here comes that 42 of Kevin Winker, who's been strong here all night long. He's not going to be scared to take it down to the apron, trying to take it 3 wide and get by the mess here and get back on to that lead lap as the 35 and the 33 trade positions. Nicholas Coate out here in front.
Oh, this is good. They're fighting. English, are you getting to listen in?
Part of it there, but some of it
Yeah.
I heard from the 08, who's way back there, man.
Well, they are
Nicholas
mad.
Coate continues to lead. Oh, here comes the 42 getting his lap back.
They're mad
One of
about
them
that.
back. How can you be mad about getting somebody getting a lap back here? Look at Ben Tracy in the 35 of Coate. Here's where the battle is, boys.
As they're going 3 wide here, the 7 Tristan Cotton up to the outside lane. There's the 35 and the 33 continue to battle. 7 laps to go side by side. No, 33 deciding to elect to not do that as he just kind of tries to stay out of it there and not get that nose down in there. Maybe aiming to do a last lap pass because he knows the crossover is strong. But here we go as the 35 and the 33 get side by side, almost making some contact down there in turns 1 and 2. 6 laps left to go.
Damn, it's getting closer and closer, boys.
If
And
they,
who's
if,
waiting in the wings?
well, I-
83, Charlie Herkus, a lap car is right behind him.
I could see netcode becoming an issue right here, Brown, at some point.
Oh, thank goodness we're not in the trucks.
Hope not. Yeah, that's where it's the worst, man. The truck frames, and especially when you go to ISS or something.
Yeah, but there we go. The 33 getting the pass done there on the 35, and the 83 filtered on through, kind of acting as a moving blocker here. Not really on purpose, just on that newer set of stuff. That's allowing the 33 of Tracy to get a little bit of space here, as there goes the 35 down underneath the 83 a little bit, trying to get back around him, but not quite able to do so. 4 laps left to go here.
And with a 1 mile track like this, the laps just click off so damn quick. So this race is about to be over before we all know it.
And that we do. Albert Anderson now trying to sneak on up to that 35's back bumper. Anderson last pitting lap 47, so whether he took tire, I believe he took tires there. Kind of hard to tell with the pit time. But he had the 99 just absolutely cruising right on by the 35. Now here comes the 14 of Rob Tracy trying to figure out a way to get around the 35 here. So tire wear definitely playing a factor here late with 2 laps left to go.
Yeah, tire wear and anger. I love this.
Yeah, they're continuing to battle. It's almost down to it. I think guys are already starting to look to what they can do next week, trying to improve their position in the points. This is pretty much all but sewn up.
Just about here is the 33 of Ben Tracy. Goes side by side with that 83 of Charlie Herkus for one more time down through turns 3 and 4. Staring straight ahead. Nobody there in his window behind him. I was going to say green flag, but the checkered flag is out. And Ben Tracy is going to walk away your race winner here tonight from Rockingham. The 99 of Albert Anderson up 10 spots. Your hard charger of the day, finishing here in second. Rob Tracy with a great comeback there at the end to round out your podium.
Going to Phoenix next week, boys.
Oh, fun. Fun.
A little bit bigger track.
Yeah, well, it's a mile track too.
Yeah, it's a 1 miler. I think it races a little bit quicker than here, but could be wrong.
Yeah. We got scolded on the air by the boss man. There's a bunch of people upset tonight. I like it. I think it's what they need to do is watch the race. Go back, rewatch it.
DW encourages you to go watch the replay before you start making comments.
Mm.
Yeah, it's something like that.
And then he says, if you don't want to do that, then you can go join another league.
Yeah, watch the replay, boys.
Which is fun.
It is fun. You can actually, watch the replay and hear all our stupid comments about what.
Yeah, then they can get mad at us for blaming them for something.
That's more.
Is
fun.
it? Is it really? I don't think people really enjoy listening to us. I mean,
yeah,
maybe they do. I don't know. We have fun doing it, though, don't we, Brown?
Oh, we absolutely do.
Fun. Yeah,
of course we would. Especially,
I don't know why anybody watches us.
Because they're watching the racers, they ain't watching us. That's the whole thing. We're just here as like a observer that talks, which is fun.
That indeed, but I'll tell you why they watch. It's so they can see one of these drivers, like the 99 of Albert Anderson, America's driver, getting his footsteps up onto that podium here tonight, and your heart charger of the evening. And Albert, Chuck Kiger said it best there in the chat that we had going on out here, but he was saying this track here at Rockingham with these cars and all this setup and all that kind of stuff, it's running like Talladega, just throwing a little bit of dirt in there as well.
I mean, this track's a lot bumpier. I mean, man, this track is really bumpy. So, halfway through the race, I realized that you really got to start lifting, and let the car settle down going through the apex of the turn. And I pitted right at the halfway point. Luckily, another caution or two didn't come out. But, tires didn't really make a huge difference here. And, the car just felt good all night long. I knew I had a fast car, pretty early on. So it worked out pretty good.
Well, that damn Chevrolet was pretty damn quick, and man, you were one of the guys to beat out there, and we didn't even realize it. You kind of snuck your way up. That's what you like to do, isn't it? Yeah, but you started way back in 12th, and you kind of just snuck up there.
Yeah, I mean, it just, it felt, the car really started to come to me. I was really
Yeah.
comfortable in the car. So, yeah, that helped.
Well, it was organic, right? I mean, we didn't even mention it that much, but there you were, zigzagging in and out of people and passing them. It was a great race for you. Congratulations, bud.
Yeah, appreciate it. Most definitely.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Albert.
No,
Go ahead.
I was waiting for you. I was getting ready to ask if you were in the booth tonight.
Oh yeah, man, of course. I'm just flabbergasted over here, all the fighting and stuff that's happening. I'm so excited. I'm excited that you're up there in the podium. We get to talk to America's driver tonight. Great job. You can talk about the fighting if you want to, or you can just have no comment. I don't care. But I enjoy this type of stuff. Who else would you like to give some shout outs to there?
Well, I tell you, the fighting's still going on because I can hear him in my other ear. But yeah, it's going to be some interesting conversations had after this one. But yeah, I mean, just everybody who comes out and watches me race. My family, my dad. Happy 78th birthday to him again. This past 3rd of July. Thank you guys for giving him a shout out on that. And all the DW sponsors, they're a big part of this league, and it's really good that the sponsors, help DW out, and they help out with the free prizes, the boxes and the gloves and things like that, and the DW, and then of course my teammates, Dylan Bryant, Larry Dickerson, he's in the chat with us tonight. Jeremiah Burke. Mike Adamson races on All Star sometimes, and Jack Dixon, he's with us at VRL. So All Star has a really strong team this year across several different leagues, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations heading on out there to that 99 machine of Albert Anderson, finishing second here tonight at Rockingham, man. Congratulations, and look forward to seeing you back out here in action again on Sunday night there, brother.
Thanks, guys. You guys rock.
And with that, we'll move on down for a quick second and talk to our third place finisher here and get a word in with Mr. Rob Tracy. Getting a solid third place finish here tonight. But Rob, you definitely had to work for that third place finish here.
Yeah, it was actually quite a bit of work, and I kind of had to laugh at myself. I wasn't quite as fast as some of these guys in the beginning. I was kind of watching what they were doing, learning from the lines they were taking and whatnot, and I started to get a little better, improved on that, so that was good. And then I forget who got into me on the first wreck, but I got wrecked first time and went into the pits to get some damage repaired, and I had almost 5 minutes to repair. I totally forgot that we had fast repair. So I went out, just to make sure I stayed on the lead lap, went out, and I was like, 2 seconds a lap slower than everybody else. So I'm sitting out there going, hey man, I got a fast repair. I got one more quick fix here. And so next caution, I jumped in and took the fast repair and started working my way up. And then I guess Dylan got into it with somebody, and he kind of caught the back of my car and sent me into the inside wall for a glancing blow. And at that point, I knew I wasn't going to contend really for the win. I was just going to dig and get what I could. And it kind of slowed me down a tenth or two, but nothing like the first wreck. And somehow the way they were battling in the lap traffic and the side by side, it did allow me to kind of catch up, and I went from fifth to third and I was only about a second and a half behind the leaders, and so I was like, man, that kind of everything went against me and fell my way all at the same time. It's kind of a strange race. Still trying to figure it out.
Well, Robert, you figured it out, and the old man club Camaro, with USAA on there and everything, the number 14. Y'all had a great race out there today. Next week, y'all are going to Phoenix, and it's still a mile, but it's a different kind of mile. You guys ready for that? I know it takes a lot of practice to get in and out on Phoenix, but y'all got it.
Yeah, I haven't run this car at all at Phoenix, but it's a track that I have run some, so I've got some familiarity with it. I think I'm not sure which version of the track we're running, but it's one I think that as long as I can get some practice in, I'll be okay. If I have to show up and not get some practice in this week, then there might be a little bit of a battle, because these cars are just so close. It's actually pretty hard to pass in these cars, so qualifying does matter quite a bit. And like I said, tonight was kind of strange because I was able to go from the back to the front, and kind of had good luck and bad luck all tied together. So hopefully we can grab some of that good luck, go to Phoenix, and get a good finish there as well.
Well, good job tonight. Do you have some shout outs?
Hey, I got to give it to my son, man. He got his first win, I think, in the league, and like I said, he's only been racing maybe 2-3 months now, and been racing with him and having fun, and it's great to see him doing well and catching on quick and doing well. So I got to give the shout out to him. And of course, I always give one out to the wife. She always lets me sit in here and spend a lot of time in this chair and have fun. And she's probably out there watching the race on the TV, watching her son and myself. So got to thank her for that. Appreciate that. And really give a shout out to DEP Graphics, man. They do the paints and all that for our cars, and have a great time with them, and appreciate all the help and the sponsorship there that they give us. So I want to give a shout out to Derek for putting the league on, and for you guys putting on a great broadcast as well. It makes a big difference for everybody, and you guys do a great job. It's fun to watch, and appreciate what you do.
Awesome, man. We appreciate that. But man, you definitely had some great running on out there here this evening, getting that 14 machine home in third, man. Congratulations. Go ahead, go celebrate, and we'll see you guys back out here in action again next week there, buddy.
Great, thanks.
And with that, we jump on up to the top step of this evening's podium and talk to tonight's race winner. Finally, it will be the 33 of Mr. Ben Tracy picking up the big W here tonight at Rockingham. Ben, congratulations. I know you worked really hard for it, and you've been working really hard all season long. I know you've just been, racing a couple of months, but man, ever since the race number 1, we've been saying, man, that 33 machine, he's going to get a win one of these days.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. A win's a win. I would have liked to see more cars in the field today, but I know it's a holiday week. Everyone's got things going on with family and stuff. But yeah, it was a good race for me today overall. I didn't get a whole lot of laps in coming up to today for practice and whatnot, but got them in the test session beforehand and felt really good about the car and how to drive it, and got a little lucky today with some pit strategy, I think. I don't know if guys took tires on that first pit stop or not, but it seemed like when I pit was the right time to pit, and I had significantly faster tires than the guys up front when it came down to the end of it, and was able to get past them. Some lead lap traffic and some lap down guys were getting into it towards the end, as always, but some were faster, some were slower, and it played interesting, but overall it was a good race. I had a lot of fun tonight, and some of these races, a lot of cautions and stuff like that. But today it was a good race, and I think everyone gave each other, for the most part, some respect that was needed, and we had a good, fairly clean run towards the end.
It was a lot of fun for us to watch as well, and you had that Children's Mercy Camaro out front as much as you could, and your daddy told us, how proud he was of you. And, it's a family affair here on iRacing and in several of our leagues, but you guys got a great thing going. I love it when we see fathers and sons and brothers and you know, it takes all kinds here on iRacing, but it's a great thing. Glad to see y'all all racing together. What are you guys gonna do for Phoenix, man? Phoenix it's the same length as the Rock, but man, you talk about a weird ass track, man. Phoenix is strange. Are y'all ready for that?
I think Phoenix is going to be a great track. I love this length of track, this style of track for these cars. The smaller tracks are fun and whatnot, and they can be a little different, but I think these cars really thrive on this style of track and whatnot. I think it's going to be a good run for me next week, and excited to see what that brings. And in regards to racing with my dad, it's awesome. I left the house at 18, joined the Army, moved away, and married a woman, and never moved back. So I don't get to see him too much, but racing with him is awesome. I get to spend a lot of time with him that way. So it's as close as we can get, and it's a blast. I wouldn't be doing this without him. So.
Oh man, that's awesome. Who else would you? Great job tonight. Who else would you like to give some shout outs to?
Appreciate it. Shout out to Children's Mercy, Kansas City. They have Children's Mercy all over the place. They do great things for kids and stuff like that. So huge shout out to them. You guys can go to their website, donate if you'd like to. It goes to a great cause. They do great things. Also shout out to my dad, of course, my wife for letting me do this, and DW putting on this league every week. I know he puts on a bunch of different leagues and stuff like that, and it ain't easy running them. So shout out to him as well. And shout out to you guys for broadcasting it. I appreciate what you guys do.
Awesome, man. Well, we appreciate it there, Ben. And of course, congratulations goes out to you and that 33 machine for bringing it on home on that top step of that podium, man. Congratulations. Go celebrate this win, and we'll see you back out here in action again there next week there, buddy.
Appreciate it, guys. Have a good night.
And with that, that brings all the interviews and all the action to a close. And fellas, that was a interesting race here. Oops, wrong buttons. Interesting race here from Rockingham tonight.
Yeah, man, this is a cool track. I'm so glad that they're bringing NASCAR back to the Rock, because it's just a cool place to race, man. And these guys did a great job out here tonight. Adam, I know you want to talk about the fights that are coming.
I can't wait for it to carry over the next week at Phoenix. There's some heated stuff out there. Well, here's what they're going to do. They're going to watch the replay, and then they're going to realize, well, maybe it wasn't as it seemed. Because when you're in the moment, and obviously it's always somebody else. It's always somebody else's fault, you know. So, it'll probably be calm next week. But good race overall, bro.
And that indeed. Well, here we go. Let's go ahead and do our official race rundown for all the great fans out here, and tell them where their favorite driver finished up here tonight. Starting us off is that 33 of Ben Tracy, picking up the race win. The 99 Albert Anderson is gonna be your hard charger of the race, up 10 spots here to finish there in second, with the 14 of Rob Tracy having a fantastic run out there, finishing in third and rounding out that podium. 35 Nicholas Coate had a solid run there, especially at the end as well. Just maybe faltered a little bit with some old tires, but he still gets home there in fourth. Double O with Joe Bennett up 9 spots on the day, finishing here tonight in fifth, having a pretty solid evening. 54 James Lee, he was kind of getting bunched around a little bit out there, but he stuck with it, finishing here tonight in sixth. Got the 42 Kevin Winker again, maybe just missing out on that pit strategy just a little bit. Finishes here in seventh. 8 will be the 76 of Patrick Mahaney, having a little bit of rough go of it there as well, but he has had some good side-by-side racing there in the mid-pack. Same thing with that 83 Charlie Herkus, having a okay little run that he had going there. And then the 1 machine of DW is going to round out your field's top 10.
Yeah, the 7 of the Tristan Cotton will finish in 11th place. 12th place will be Dylan Bryant in the 08. I know my pick to win the race didn't work out, but the 22 of Chuck Kiger will finish in 13th place. And rounding out your field tonight, Brandon Coleman in the 8 machine.
That indeed. We're getting told to do stuff here. Hold on a second.
I don't like being
Oh,
told what to
oh.
do. Nobody
Say it
tells
again?
me.
Well,
what to
I think you'll appreciate this one here. So let's go
do.
ahead.
Okay. All right.
Let's go ahead and talk with the LTC GDS race team member, Mr. Tristan Cotton, the good old 7 machine
Okay.
out here, and find out what is the what's the whole thing with your sister here, buddy? What's the Haley Strong thing going on?
My sister, yeah, man, she's got a brain tumor.
Oh god.
We just heard about it as of yesterday, and big shout out to Alan over there with Skunkworks. He made the the emblem and everything, and a few of the guys on my team were all putting it on there, and I'm just so excited that I've got my team and everything for the support, and good times are coming. So
We're real sorry to hear that, brother. And when that kind of stuff happens, you kind of got to reach outside of
Yep.
people that are your blood family, and you got a lot of other family that you don't even know about, man. So, yeah, if you ever need anything, please reach out, and we'll definitely if you want some stuff done as far as race things, anything we do is insignificant, but whatever we can do to get the word out, man. Sorry to hear about.
yeah, man, I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who has messaged me and everything that's asked me about it, and I'm just so blessed. I've got my teammates and everything, and everybody who's been on my side and everything about it. So
Yeah, well, definitely prayers go out to you and your family, and be praying for the best.
I appreciate that, guys. All right.
That's what, yeah. And it's sad to hear that about Haley. So we're pulling for you, and hopefully things get back on around. So yeah, definitely hashtag Haley Strong out there. But we do also have to say a big thank you to some great sponsors here tonight as we kind of calm things and shuffle things on down, like DEP Graphics having some fantastic paint schemes out there. I know he's got the whole Haley Strong thing going on. Sim Gear Central as well jumping on board here. You got Track Bar Media jumping on board here once again for another great season. Martin Sports as well, man, they've been doing a whole lot of great work over here for the NTRLs. Thank you guys very much, and of course, big thank you to Davidson Builders there as well. So with that, that shuts things on down here for us tonight at Rockingham. We definitely are. We are racing on Sunday night. Trying to just remember where we're at. I believe the Super Speedway Series is headed to Michigan for the Martin Sports 180 this coming Sunday. So getting some Michigan action involved here. Looking forward to that one. Should be a fantastic race. One of our favorite tracks. 2 out of the 3 of us are champions there. So we should have some.
Good on y'all.
We should have some great insights, but we'll definitely have to wait until Sunday to see you guys then. But until then, I'm Alan Brown, and for Alan English and Adam Turner, we're signing off.
Adios.
See ya.